There's a couple of different ways that Hashimoto's gets diagnosed. One of those ways is pulling specific antibodies that are common in your blood work. The most common one that you'll see is TPO, stands for thyroid peroxidase. That is most common with Hashimoto's patients, and you're going to see that elevated above 35 or 34 on your lab work. What the thyroid peroxidase is that's an enzyme that helps with the production of thyroid hormone T3 and T4. There is another thyroid antibody which is less common with Hashimoto's, but sometimes you will see it, and that's thyroglobulin antibodies. You can see that with Graves' disease, Hashimoto's, and oftentimes they'll continue to pull that if you've had any kind of thyroid cancer. And the thyroglobulin antibodies are a protein precursor to the thyroid process. So any time that I suspect that a patient might have a thyroid condition or maybe some Hashimoto symptoms, or in general, I'm just doing an autoimmune check or hypothyroidism, I'm always going to check both of these antibodies because it's important to get a full picture. Once I know they either have it or don't have it, then I can look at either other things or address the issue at hand. Most commonly, when you have Hashimoto's and you go to your medical community, they will put you on levothyroxine, which we had talked about before in the past. It's a synthetic T4, and then they send you on your way. We address it in a very different fashion. We're going to be looking at inflammation. We're going to look at if there's metabolic syndrome or insulin resistance, if there's another autoimmune in the body, because sometimes they love to travel together. We're going to check all of that out and create balance. Again, not stuff that happens overnight. It's not a quick fix, but we can start to reverse those things and ideally get them into remission. So anytime you take blood work, that is a snapshot of time. That's it. It's in that moment at 9 a.m. when you were at the lab place or LabCorp or Quest Diagnostics. That's what your lab work looks like then. Doesn't mean that if you didn't go in 5 hours, you wouldn't have thyroid antibodies popping up. So something to think about. 90%, that is the stat, 90% of people that have hypothyroidism have Hashimoto's. So if you think you might be one of those people and you want to get checked and you're not getting the proper blood work, come in, we'll check it. It really doesn't cost that much money to get the blood work drawn, and we can sit down and chat about it and draw up a plan for you.